everybody, I'm Lauren with Beck Beck Buick GMC in Seguin, Texas, and today we're going to be talking about the all-new 2025 Enclaves. In the front here we have this blacked out distinctive grille. Okay, we've got the day running LED headlamps, very sleek looking, along with the painted black rims. This one is the ST edition, so the Sport Touring edition you will have your ST badging. So the ST is going to be, the Sport Touring is going to be right above your Preferred, and it's going to be a little bit more entry level than your Avenir. On the door we have our keyless entry, which makes it real easy if you've got your keys in your pocket or your purse. All you do is have to click it and it'll unlock the doors for you, or vice versa. On the windows here you've got some blind spot monitoring, so if you're ever in a pickle and can't really tell if somebody's in the lane next to you, you can still switch over. So you can tell that this one's a little bit bigger than our Envisions. You've also got some technology like the reverse camera back here, parking sensors, the works. So in the 2025s, we got the 2.5 turbo engine, and it's a change from the 24s with the 3.6. The 2.5 is 4-cylinder, and it's actually going to have a little bit more horsepower and more torque than the 3.6 V6. I just actually drove a 2024 and the 2025 back to back, so I had a little bit more to talk about with y'all, and this one definitely feels sportier. It's got more of a kick to it whenever you press the gas. Believe it or not, this one actually sounds sportier with the turbo engine in it as well. As we go inside, I just want to point out these black painted accents on the mirrors, the trim. Very nice. It is a little bit different than the other trim levels as well. Take note, they've got the perforated leatherette. If you want to come look at this beautiful stitching they've done. And of course, the Sport Touring badging as well on the headrest. Some of the comfort features in this vehicle are going to be, you've got more controls here to adjust the seat. Got the 4-way power lumbar support. With the ST comes the flat bottom steering wheel, gives it that sportier feel. And to make things more convenient for you, you've also got memory seating to where you can preset your mirrors and your seat just where you like it. So you can actually adjust the mode with this, where you can also change it to sport mode. You've got tour mode, snow and ice mode, many different modes to play around with. Alrighty, over here on the steering wheel you're going to have your front forward collision and your adaptive cruise control, which pairs for adaptive cruise, which makes, long trips way easier. You don't have to stop on the brakes every time you approach somebody while you're using cruise control. It will adjust to that gap you've got set on your front forward collision. You've got hands-free calling, as well as heated steering wheel, which has been great because Texas has been cold lately. All the works. And then we've got this new look on our gear shift right here. It's really convenient, really easy to use. Don't have to use too much force to move it up and down. Really nice to switch in between gears. So to go and drive, we're going to go in and down. To reverse, we go in and up. For neutral, we just pull it towards us. And to park, it's just this button right here. And for your AC controls here, you'll notice these nice looking metal adjusters. You can actually just go up and down to control the heat, the fan, of course, defrosting, on and off. And check out this ambient lighting feature. So it's a little bit bright outside, so you won't really be able to see the effects. But you've got the whole rainbow here, different variations of each color, and it really sets the mood for your driving experience. On this 30-inch infotainment screen compared to the 8 inches that it was before in the 2024 model, so definitely an upgrade here. You've also got your bird's eye 360 cameras, every view. You've got your Wi-Fi hotspot, you've got Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, everything. You've got everything on this. It's also got the Google built in as well. This has got the Google built in, really nice. From here you also can control your lane assist. On the screen up here to the left, you've got your heads-up display controls, which you can turn on, turn off. You can adjust the brightness, the positioning, heads-up display. So that's going to be kind of a projection of your speedometer or what information you ask it to display, but only the driver can see it. And it's really great for not having to look down, especially in, you know, traffic. Maybe you don't want to let off the brake and rear end somebody. So it's a really nice feature. We've gotten a lot of feedback from our customers that the 30-inch screen can be a little bit overwhelming, which is totally understandable. So for some of the most important features, they did keep the buttons tangible. So you won't need to use the screen if you're not comfortable. But of course, it is very responsive. The font is big, so it's easy to read, and it's really easy to use. As far as the technology goes, we've also got some USB and USB-C ports. USB-C. And then we've got wireless charging here for your phone if it's capable. Down here we've got some extra storage for maybe, a diaper bag, your purse, anything you just don't want to have maybe up in the front seat there. You've got quite a spacious console in here. It's also got a light, so whenever you're, digging through stuff maybe at night, trying to find some napkins because you decided to stop at Cane's and you just throw all your extra napkins in there. We've got a light to maybe look in there and see. Guys, I have no backing up skills, so this makes things a lot easier, I'll tell you that. While you're in reverse mode, you're going to get all these views right here as well. You've got the bird's eye 360, and then also you've got if you're really bad about hitting curves, you've also got your front camera there. That kind of helps you out too. Let's go to the back. I'm going to walk you through all the comfort features in the second and third row. Some models are equipped with a sunroof if that's your thing. If not, we have models without it. Back in the second row, you can control the AC for the second and third row. Kind of takes, all the pressure off the driver to maintain the climate back here. So you'll notice it's got our customer preferred captain seats. So if you've got, a car full of people, it's easier to just walk in and get right back to the third row versus having to, put down a seat. In the third row, we actually have quite a bit of leg room back here. You've also got some more charging ports, and you can sit 3 people back here. And to make getting out a little bit easier, Buick added a button to get right out through the door. From the third row here, if we look up right underneath the second row, there's actually microphones on either side and also on the driver and passenger side. That way, if you're calling grandma over the car speaker and, she wants to say hi to her grandkids in the back, they can also chime in and be heard. And also, it's great for noise cancellation. So also, if you've got some stuff maybe in your trunk, you've got this third row put down, you've got the option to purchase a cover through parts and cover all that stuff that you don't want nobody seeing. Alright guys, I'm going to show you all the very back now, and I'm going to put the seats down and show you all the cargo space. Alright, and with the click of a button, you can open your trunk. And if you do park in the garage, this is adjustable. You can adjust the lift gate to only go so high. Alright, so back here, of course, we've got some more cargo room, which is great storage. You can throw book bags, baseball bags if your kids are in sports. So these ones right here are going to electronically put down your second and third row. So let's start there. Alright, so as you can see, we're fully flat. Opens up a humongous amount of cargo area. Now, if you want to hit that garage sale and put a couch in the back of here, you definitely could. Okay, I'm going to start putting them up now with our electronic buttons. So convenient. One thing to know is that you won't need to put these up manually, but they're super light, super easy. I mean, it's not fighting you. And I can find the handle. They also go forward and back too. So if you have nobody in the third row, then you can get a little bit more legroom out of the second row. So right now you'll get a better look at that button that the third row will see to kind of push the seat forward. But you've also got one on the side here. So if you're getting back from getting groceries and it's time for your kids to get back in the third row, all you have to do is press this button. You'll see how it pulls forward and you can actually get a little bit more room out of it. Super easy for them to get in, super easy. So just for scale, I'm 5'2", and you know, there's plenty of rooms back here for some book bags, sports bags, whatever it may be, shopping trips, groceries. It's a 7-passenger vehicle. 5 of the seats are gonna have the safety tethers. And again, this fits 7 people. All right, guys, I'm just gonna shut this down. But you do have the option, you know, to install a tail hook right underneath here. And also, you'll see the dual exhaust look right here as well. Super nice. Definitely an upgrade from the 2024s. Definitely recommend. All right, guys, super small feature, but makes the world of a difference. Right here, you'll notice that there's no screw-on gas cap. You can just easily do it. You don't have to mess up your nails getting your gas. You know, you could be holding a baby in one hand, pumping gas with the other. No need for a screw. One last thing right here, I'd like to point out again, the heads-up display. If you're shopping for a vehicle, this is the technology behind it. You know, it projects through there onto a mirror and it reflects onto the glass. For safety, there's no obstructions. Alright guys, this is Lauren with Beck Beck Buick GMC here in Seguin, Texas. And again, this is our walkthrough, our in-depth walkthrough of this 2025 Buick Enclave.